My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We got a website under, I think it's the Digital One period screen, something freepaintmix.com. I got to bring it up. But on that particular page, we have something called the blacklist. Now, the blacklist, when you see it, it's going to come and say warning, scam, screen paints. And on that blacklist, we were talking about a particular fellow by the name of Crow1176. That's his YouTube channel. He sells these screen paint mixes. His real name is Fernando Gonzalez. So he's the guy, the owner of this site who sells these mixes. Now, as I said before, we've had his products over here, and we have a lot of cancellations from this individual at the end of the day because, like I said, he cannot back his products in any way whatsoever. But one of the few disturbing things we found out about his products, we have a video we uploaded showing that this is the deleted video that was on his account for quite some time, matching black and white paint that literally shows him in the video doing this. But this is even more interesting. The tablecloth, the Amazon tablecloth, which I purchased one of these for my kitchen dinette set. And like I said, when we test out screens, we have to do fabric, we have to do materials. As a matter of fact, I bought a couple of these for myself to test that against my own screen for fun. You know what I mean? You see exactly where our screens would level up to a tablecloth. But doing these tests, we found out that his products, 3 of them, match the screen perfectly. I mean, so well that one of the products that we got from him that had paint that leaked in the container. Another thing too about the whole shipping policy. Yeah, paint leaked all in this container. But anyway, leaked all in this container, and we were able to put the container up, and the container matched the tablecloth. Now, downstairs we have one actually displayed on my 126-inch screen with the PS4 hooked up to it. And just to show you how it's just insane. When I first saw him, thinking like, if it asked me for, like I said, we always give people the opportunity to clear themselves first. We asked him multiple times, I mean multiple times, to do this demonstration. He's refused every single time. And I said that a few times. I was like, look, we got to throw black tablecloths against our screens all the time. What would happen if you throw a gray tablecloth up against screen paint? What would happen? How close would that come to match? So that day when it came in, we had the tablecloth was too short. I went downstairs and did the test, and lo and behold, it did better than I thought. I thought it was basically going to be like a little bit off. No, it matched perfectly. Not only matched perfectly, it did 2 of his mixes at the same time, the Personal and the Metallica. And then we finally got these Cinemax down here. Perfect match. Insane. Not only that, ultra short throw. It picked up on an ultra short throw perfectly. So this particular material right here, the size that I got downstairs, I got the max out size. My size is 60 by 120 inches. I'm going to show you how big that surface is. I paid $21 for it. That's it. That's all I paid for it. Now, they got some pretty cool colors up here. I might get some more of these colors, too. I like them to throw over my sofas, too. They look nice over my sofa. I like that red. I might be getting that red next. But anyway, they have it at sizes. If you want to get it like 54 by 54, your price is going to be around $12. $12.49. They got it by 60 by 60. So your price is going to be like $13. This is $13 compared to a screen paint that this individual is charging you $80 to $89 with no form of testing behind it whatsoever, has not backed up any of his products whatsoever, and he's charging you all this money when you can just get a tablecloth. Now, for those of you that are not savvy with basically painting, this requires no painting at all. You just staple it to a frame and you're done. Say you can't build a frame. I actually bought a piece of wood and just staple it over a piece of wood. That's it. Anybody can do that at the end of the day. Or just hang it up if you want to do it that way. Get a couple of them clips and link it up and you're done. But the surface that they have it in ivory. We got that downstairs. We bought this personally for ourselves to test against our own screens because it's fun. We have it in black. Oh, they got a navy blue? What? I'm going to order that one. I'm going to get the navy blue too for myself too. The navy blue, they got a navy blue. What else they got down there? I want some of these for the sofa. The fabric is real nice. But anyway, like I said, works with ultra short throws. And on top of that, it repels water. Water repel. Look at that. Spill proof. Spill proof. Waterproof polyester. For those, now this is fantastic for us because usually when we have to paint fabric, we have to put 2 coats on it so it doesn't transfer through. Because this has a water repellent, and we're done. That's it. Easy to work with. All right, so we got 60 by 48. That'd be 60 inches high by 48 wide. $15.99. 60 by, we got 52 by 70. All right, 52 by 70. 58 is around 5 feet. That's still good right there. That's $13.99. And then we had the whopping, that's what I got downstairs, 60 inches by 120. I'm gonna show you how big this surface is. You think that's screen I got downstairs? I got a big screen downstairs. $21. So $21. And they're having a sale too. One day and free returns. Yes, 1 day and free returns. So let's show you the results. Now, the one I got downstairs is the light gray. I got the light gray. That's my light gray right there. Now, this is one I ordered. I ordered a gray. They have black. We got that one downstairs. I got the white, and I got the ivory too. But this one right here, this blue, I'm gonna get that blue too. You got any more of these in there? Oh, okay. Be nice, be nice, be nice. That's all they got right there. All right, I need some silver this, what you call them, polyester, rectangular. It's not circle, so you know it's rectangular, not circle. Polyester, perfect. Sorry about the perfect. I do apologize. Waterproof. Look, waterproof, heavy, permanent, premium polyester. This one has waterproof and wrinkle free. All right, so let's go downstairs and let's show you what we got. I'm gonna pause it right there. Now, at the end of the day, like I said, we've given the person the multiple chances to be able to go in and do these tests against his own product, and he has failed to do so due to the fact that at the end of the day, his product has no real testing underneath of it, and at the end of the day, you could pretty much do the exact same thing with a tablecloth, or if you go with black and white paints, that's pretty much it. All right, so let's go pop downstairs. Hey, what's up going on? Just my cat over there in the corner. Let's have a look downstairs. We have it displayed on the big screen downstairs. All right, so here we are downstairs. There is the screen itself to show you the size of it. Back up for a little bit and show you how big the screen is. That's how big the surface is for $21. Right there. This right here is the Metallica mix. Oh, sorry. Cinemax. This is Cinemax. That's the Metallica mix right there. And that right there is the personal mix right there. So let's get ourselves our PS4 controller, which should be right over here. And let's pull up some videos. Let's go grab, let's see what I want to do here. Let's grab this one, the Sony. There you go. So this clearly shows at the end of the day, he did no form of testing on his products at all, period. When you develop a product, you want to test against everything you get your hands on to make sure that no one can duplicate or do the exact same thing I'm doing here. Which means he just made a product that he can make real fast, throw it up on camera, put it in a dark environment, hit it with a high-end projector, and make his money. Which means all that time, his consumers have been paying out $80 to $89 for a product that they could have simply just went down and got a tablecloth or made the product out of basic black and white paint. Same thing, for cheap. Black and white paint would have cost you $40 a gallon, and this would have cost you $21. Now, as I said before, we gave him the option to be able to do this himself before posting these demonstrations. We went straight directly to his site. We talked to him, and we, again, there was nothing but insults and curse words, and we gave him the opportunity to do this himself. He refused. This is when people sit there and say to me, why do your videos take so long? Because there's so much information you're supposed to see. That's why you see me bringing out certified white screens and doing demonstrations against tablecloths and blackout cloths and material and paint and everything else under the sun. Going on websites and buying certified screens. Because at the end of the day, I want my customers to know that they're getting the real deal and they're not getting bamboozled at the end of the day. That's why my site looks professional. I take the time to basically update my site and put information in there for all my customers because I have a passion for what I do and I love what I do at the end of the day. I don't like when individuals come in here and take the industry and treat it as their personal playground. To scam people at the end of the day and don't do proper demonstrations, cut corners, talk a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo on camera, and can't even back it up at the end of the day. That's what I don't like. Having your first movie theater is the greatest experience you ever had. I don't forget my last one. I envy people when I talk to them. It's the first time you put a projection screen in. Like, yes, I envy you so much. I remember that first feeling of having that big screen display and sitting back there with a bowl of popcorn and watching my movies and cartoons and TV shows on that big, huge screen. You cheat people out of that. So that blackness is there to protect other people from people like you who do that kind of stuff at the end of the day. I told you that's the reason why I was compiling all that information for this one final day to get rid of you once and for all. And like I said, come April, I'll be done with you all together. So let's go check out some other stuff on here. I can't wait till we start getting outside for some fun. Let's grab this one. And while you guys are watching that, I gotta update the website with the new videos. Toast. Now, for those of you on the other end, for you to understand, this is not done out of retaliation of what Crow has done to me. It's not. It's due to the fact that he does not have a love for the industry. That's what it's about. Just seeing the things that he does and what he on an everyday basis, he doesn't have a love for the industry. And if you don't have that kind of passion for it, you don't need to be here in the beginning of the day. I like it when I go to these forum sites and I watch these people setting up these theater setups and the time and efforts that they put into it. You can just see the passion and love they have for it. He doesn't have that. He does not deserve to be there, and neither does the other one either at the end of the day. I know, I sat there and said, I really don't believe that Partey is scamming people, but I do believe at the end of the day, he does not know what he's talking about. I do believe that at the end of the day. Other than that, this individual right here is something else on so many levels. I've never seen anybody so unprofessional. But like I said, we're going to be digging into that tomorrow. We're going to be looking at some of the interesting messages that this person has sent to me down through time. And some of them, a warning, are quite disturbing. Even conversations I've had with him, even talking to him directly on his website, have been very, very, very disturbing. All right, we're going to play a couple of videos from here. But like I said, people like this need to be out. And it's not just going to be him on the blacklist. Like I said, I have bought expensive projectors from people on eBay. And these projectors got here and didn't function, didn't malfunction, all kinds of stuff. At the end of the day, customers navigating through eBay, they need to know exactly what sites to watch out for and what to buy from, even down to if you're buying a lamp for the first time. And real quick, just to plug this in here, one of the things you have to be careful when you buy a lamp is that the housing may not have the correct molding as the original housing, which means it can be off by a couple inches. And if it's off by a couple inches, that means this may not fit snugly into your power supply that connects into your projector, which means you have a housing that will not land correctly into your projector. And that's a headache at the end of the day. So there's a couple of sites I have dealt with that have done this. So like I said, these are things we're going to be posting to help people have a more comfortable, more safe experience when navigating, when picking up items. If I find a good deal, we have a thing called the deal list. If I find a vendor who's selling amazing projectors for a good price, and I buy a few of them, we test them over here, everything goes well, we'll put up the links, you go buy. Remember, like I had to do a projector find for somebody today. But let's continue on with this, and let's get this right here, finished right here. I'm going to upload some videos. I'll get to that one later on the website. I need to change. All right, let's get some of those white levels in here. Now we're going to run this back again. We're going to do two of these. We're going to do one here on this one. We're going to do another display on an ultra short throw to just show you that it's going to be ultra short throw compatible. And if somebody asked me that, sent me an email, said, hey, look, that tablecloth is an ultra short throw. Yes, it is. Very ultra short throw. Mind, we don't have to use an expensive. We're going to use one of our cheap projectors back here, the NECs, to show you that even on an NEC projector, it will pick up with no problem whatsoever. Well, let's do this one right here. Okay, that started off spooky.
It's no secret. The University of Georgia consistently ranks as one of the best public
All right. I'll have to wait a while. I think my videos are so fresh here. Look, so loading, so I'll have to wait a while. I'll come back in and do that later on. Now the size of this surface right here actually is a little bigger than mine. Actually, mine has a little bit more in height. This is about a couple inches in height, but it is actually longer than my screen. This one is the 120 inch in width and in height around, I think it's 59. No, it's 60 in height. So a 120 inch screen is around 5 feet by 9 feet. This is way bigger than that. This is 120 inch by 60 inches high. I think 58 is 5 feet high. It is 58 is 5 feet high. And we'll show you up close and personal so you can see that it's matching with no problem. This is all three of his screen paint products, from the Personal, the Cinemax, and the Metallica Mix right there, matching perfectly. Keep in mind, these are products that are going to cost you $80 a piece versus $21 at the end of the day. And like I said, in every video demonstration, I'll say to this one too, if you feel Crow 1176 or Fernando Gonzalez, if you feel in any way that these are completely falsified demonstrations, feel free to do the same demonstrations and back it up. We ask him that every time. If he feels that we're wronging him, do the same demonstrations and back it up. And we'll look forward to uploading your videos.
See what scholarships you qualify for. Find your purpose at gcu.edu/myoffer. Here's to a new year. Let's resolve to make room.
Now, keep in mind, Jamie, so you understand, or Fernando, you understand? We have messages on this account already. I'm pretty sure they're from you. So we're gonna go in and post those two also to see what kind of nasty messages you believe in on the site. This is going to be a part of a campaign we're going to start basically about how you are not a professional in your field and how you say the most nastiest, most disgusting things to people at the end of the day when you're ticked off, exposing who you really are at the end of the day. So I got about 5 messages on this page right here, which I'm going to have a look at them. And you better hope none of it's from you or from your followers at the end of the day, because it shows the kind of hatred that you put out at the end of the day. Let's go grab this over here real quick. Because this individual said some very nasty things to people at the end of the day. So like I said, on my account here, we've got about 5 messages. You better hope none of them from you, because our next segment on you is going to be showing the person that you really are, besides that person who smiles on camera all the time. And I'm talking about the cursing, the profanity, death threats, and racial slurs that you have sent to me will be exposed. So you better hope those 5 messages we have on here is from everyday people and not from you. Also, too, we show the kind of hatred that you spread. We do have quite a few posts from people who followed you, have made very nasty comments in live chats that will be actually onto the site. That's why I warned you at the end of the day, do not speak things out of your mouth at the end of the day. Keep it professional.
I sure hope James gets it right this time.
James, can you please get order A67?
This is where you're going to be posted right here. Just explaining what the blacklist is about. This is your section for you. And then Part A will follow underneath of it. We should have enough in those demonstrations. The next one is going to be about how professional you are at your business. And we're going to expose the curse words, racial slurs, and just about everything under the sun this individual has sent to me. All kinds of rude and nasty comments. This is why I told you at the end of the day, carry yourself as a professional. You can't do that. You let your emotions get the better of you, and it shows what kind of person you are at the end of the day. Now, keep in mind, if this person's going to let the emotions get the better of him toward me, how much more he's going to come after a customer the same way. That's going to basically treat him any different than he doesn't want to be treated at the end of the day. If Crow's not treated a certain way, Crow acts in a very, very ignorant way. He carries himself in a very ignorant way, very unprofessional. So keep in mind, his reactions toward me will be the same towards you if you take them off. Difference between him and today, he's just, at the end of the day, I think he thought he was just going to be, I was going to be one of those pushovers that he thought he was going to be able to run over and do what he wanted to do with. At the end of the day, no, you got the wrong person at the end of the day. I told you, I'm cut from a different cloth at the end of the day. So all that information I've been compiling on you about how you've been carrying and acting up, the rants, the racial slurs, all the other crazy stuff you've been doing, all that's been piling up for this day. And all this will be used in court in April against you, including the tampering with copyrights and stuff like that you've been doing, put my photos and stuff like that. All that'll be in court. All right, people, we'll explain that later on in the next video, basically about the what's going to be coming up pretty soon and the fate of these two individuals for basically not practicing things on a professional manner. Well, with that being said, as I said before, if you feel in any way that these videos are basically in any way are wrong or falsifying your image in any way, feel free to back it up. That being said, oh, by the way, remember, he had that demonstration to do to prove whether I was a fake or not. Remember that? We gave him that yesterday. He didn't even do it. All right, well, it is what it is. I got to get these videos ready, get them uploaded. We're going to be posting the blacklist pretty soon because this will allow us, in order to load all these videos up, we can just take the entire link to the page and we can post it anywhere we want. I'm going to right now, I'm going to be certain to tweak my search engine optimizer so I can get this thing to link up under keywords. All right, got to go and God bless. By the way, like I said, I'll put the link where you can get the tablecloth if you're interested. All right.